Okay, my name is Patty, in case you didn't already know. This is my Q&A video. Let's make sure this is recording. Yes! Okay, so I'm not good at doing editing, so whatever you get is what you get. I like my neighbor's home. Huh. Anyway, this is my humble abode. La la la. It's my bathroom. That's my kitty Harley. Pretty adorable, huh? And then Rose is over here. Hello. Then, etc. My bed. My cool Doctor Who fan art. And my living room, yay! There's my kitchen. Have a bunch of nerdy posters up. Yeah, I have Death Note. Okay, but anyway, hi. Let's start this off then. A little bit about me. My name is Patty. I'm from Madison, Wisconsin. I'm 23. I live with my two cats, obviously, and Wyatt, my boyfriend. He's a weirdo. I put all these questions that you guys sent me on little cards. So I'm gonna draw them at random. And maybe eat some candy while doing. Oh shoot, I forgot my Red Bull. Be right back. Oh, sorry, this is very important. Okay. Alright. If I get your URL names wrong, I'm sorry. I'm really bad at pronouncing things. Okay. First one is Anon, and it's 3 questions. My Hogwarts house. I've been a Slytherin since any day I can remember. At my parents' house, I actually have my room. I painted it forest green with silver trim, and did Slytherin sigil and stuff. It was pretty great. But yeah, I'm a Slytherin for sure, definitely. Always have been, probably always will be. My best retail story. Whew, okay. I'll tell one of my favorites from that usually scares the crap out of people. When I was working at Gordman's. Gordman's is like a cross between. It's like if TJ Maxx and Pier 1 had a really ghetto baby and their babysitter was Walmart. That's TJ Maxx. I'm sorry, that's Gordman's. That's Gordman's, not TJ Maxx. Anyway, at Gordman's, we would hold stuff for people, and we had 3 entrances into the mall. And so I was working at one of the mall entrances, and this woman comes up and asks if I could hold her cart full of stuff so she could go shopping in the mall. Well, I said no, because we can't do that. We had to send it to a different pod of registers. And she pretty much yelled a lot at me and then threatened to cut me. And it was terrifying. And I was like, okay, well, hold your stuff, just please don't cut me. So, yeah, I got threatened and knifed, yeah. Okay, but yeah, that's one of my favorites. And then, let's see, my sexuality, complicated? That's the best way to put it. I'm at the moment I'm heterosexual, but I'm panromantic, and I'm also polyamorous. If you really want to know what those are, you can check my About Me section. It has links to Wikipedia pages. I don't want to go into it here because it would take forever, and I have more interesting, important stuff to go to. Okay. Next. from Hydro Maxim Official. That's what I'm going with. That's what. If you could be in a romantic relationship with an Avenger but have no sex, or be in a relationship with an X-Men man but have no romantic connection, which would it be? I'm gonna have to go with a romantic relationship with an Avenger, because I don't know, I don't really know a whole lot about the X-Men, to be honest, but I could definitely see, like, dating, I don't know, Hawkeye or something. Yeah, I definitely date Hawkeye, even if we didn't get to have sex, because he's just, yeah, I'd probably just get off on his bow or something. I probably should warn you guys that this will probably be a little bit not safe for work, since I have a dirty mouth, and new people have dirty minds. Okay. Next one is from, God, I'm so gonna get this wrong, and you're so gonna hate me. It's a Ketis Freak. What is my earliest memory, and what is my favorite memory? My earliest memory, I guess, would be, we used to live near a lake, me and my family, and well, I guess that's not really relevant, but back at my first house that I lived at with my parents, they would, like, we had Easter, and I was pretty much an only child because my brother's 13 years older than me, and that's a whole nother story for another time. But I was basically an only child, so they would buy me, like, toys and stuff for Easter, and they'd hide them around the house. And I remember waking up Easter morning, and there was one toy that I couldn't find anywhere, and my parents were like, yeah, it's there, you just need to find it. And it ended up being in the fridge. It was like a Barbie doll, and they stuck it in the fridge. And like my face when I opened it, I was like, ah. Oh, it's just so funny. Okay, next. Oh, my favorite memory. I don't know. That's a hard one. I don't know. I like all my memories. Like, I don't really like keeping the bad ones around, so I only have a bunch of good ones. I guess I can't even really pick one out. Jeez. Yeah, I have no idea. I have so many favorites. Like, I have an anecdote for everything. I'm serious. Like, it's crazy. But, okay. I'm gonna go with the next one. Little Black Mariah asked, last time I cried and why? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the last time I cried was because, I don't remember when. It was maybe a couple weeks ago, probably. And it was, you know, thinking I'm worthless and shouldn't be alive, and how I'd kind of like to get hit by a bus. But, I'm over it for now. Let's go on to something better. Runaway Dean, Grace. You should know. Okay. Why do I love Gabriel so much? Okay. I'm gonna try and, like, condense this into, like, okay. I love Gabriel so much because he's, I don't, like, I can't vocalize properly why. It's a combination of so many things. Like, I love his sense of humor, and, like, playing tricks on people that totally deserve it. Like, And of course he's attractive because he's played by Richard Spade Jr. and I want to have all his babies. But also, like, he just has an amazing backstory also. I mean, just with him and Lucifer, like, doing tricks together, and then, him just leaving heaven and becoming Loki, like, that's such a rich backstory. I love it. Like, I'm like a backstory nerd. I have like a kink for it. I don't know. But yeah, that's why I love Gabriel so much. Because he's perfect. What more could you want? If I could change one thing, oh wait, sorry, Impala Patronus. If I could change one thing about Supernatural, what would it be? I guess I kind of wish it was scarier, like it was in the first season. I also miss those, like, stupid, like, tricks and stuff they would play on each other. I miss Bitch and Jerk. That was, Bitch and Jerk. Other than that, I would bring Gabriel back as a season regular, obviously. And I would bring Bella back. Bella was badass, okay? Like if it wasn't for Cass, Bella and Dean would totally be my OTP for Dean. Not even, no question. Okay. Chris, anti-clockwise propeller. Any tips for summoning archangels? Well, I guess it really depends on the archangel, right? I mean, if you want Gabriel, you just get a bunch of candy and dress like a moose. With Michael, you're just Dean. And with Raphael, you call him a little bitch. And with Lucifer, you be Sam, I guess. So you could summon 2 archangels with Sam. Okay. I'm sorry. Alright. What's on your mind? Like Watson, like John Watson. Clever. What's the best thing Supernatural taught me? Once again, without my camera being a little bitch. Okay. Again, the most recent question was, what's the best thing Supernatural taught me? I don't know. To be honest, the big thing about Supernatural is it gave me something to be passionate about. Like, when I discovered it, I was kind of in a weird place where I didn't know what I wanted. I didn't know what was going on with me. And, so it gave me something to be passionate about. I mean, of course, it's a TV show about 2 guys hunting, demons and monsters with their gay angels, but, I mean, hey, you know, it's something, right? Alright. Next question, if you could be a constellation, which would you be? By Purgatory Cast. I always pick out Cassiopeia, in the night sky, and Orion. I mean, that's obvious, but, I really like Cassiopeia. I don't know why. I don't really know the history, but I know the constellation. That gives me points, right? Okay. Next is, I can't pronounce this word shit, so, okay. Arachab? This is 2 Ks, Kakab. How did your Gabriel obsession begin? Alright. This one, I guess this is also the story of how I got into Sabriel as well. To be honest, it started with Tall Tales. Me and my best friend Carissa, Kit Rose 121, she was living with me when I got into Supernatural, and we were watching together. And we were watching it, and Tall Tales came on, and like, for one, he was crazy hot. Like, I was like, what? And he was hilarious, so he automatically became my favorite, like, antagonist. Like, oh. And then of course Mystery Spot happened, and I was super excited that he was back. And changing channels was what really got me, because when I found out that he was actually Gabriel, it blew my mind, for one. And two, I've always had a weird affinity to, like, messenger deities and stuff, and Gabriel was one of them. And so I was just like, okay, he's automatically my favorite character of all time now. So that's kind of when I started blogging a lot of Supernatural as well. And so I started looking him up online and stuff, and I found Sabriel, and it was my first Supernatural ship. My first ship in a long time, actually. Like, until Supernatural, I hadn't really been hardcore shipping in at least a few years. But yeah, and I thought they were adorable, and now I'm completely obsessed with Gabriel. Thanks, Supernatural. Okay. Veer the Gun has 2 questions. My favorite color, also Sweet Sabriel, and shoot, I didn't write it down. Hold on, I know this one. Perks of Being a Brianna also asked me favorite color. My favorite color is red. It used to be green for a long time, but it's kind of gone to red. I think the hair dye is just seeping into my brain over these years, and now I'm just red. But I don't know. I just really like red. And then, do I like top Gabe or bottom Gabe? Okay. For one, it depends on the ship. For Gabriel, Cass and Gabriel is always the top. Like, 99% of the time. I mean, I could see them switching off, but I feel like Cass would be, like, he would still have that, like, Gabriel's a superior angel, you know, that kind of thing. Okay. But for Sabriel, I really feel like they switch off a lot. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Top Gabriel in general, because I love Sam being a bottom. I don't know. I love that idea. That he's the only one that can overpower Sam, and it's super hot. Okay, yay. These are my 2 cards from Ashley, Sweet Sabriel. This is... Why did you write so many questions? Okay, well, she asked me my favorite color, which I just answered. And then my favorite song at the moment, I really like this remake of Paint It Black. It's a punk remake, and I'll link it down there. But it's really good. I mean, I started listening to Paint It Black because Richard Spade Jr. sings it, and it's beautiful. And don't judge me. But my biggest fear, spiders. I'm severely arachnophobic. It's bad. Like, I can't look at pictures or anything. I'm also kind of scared of needles. That's because, and haunted houses. I'm terrified to go through haunted houses. Like, I can work in them, that's totally fine, but I can't go through them because my mom and dad took me to one, like a really scary one when I was 5, and I just can't do it. Like, I don't care how tame it is, like, nope. I almost broke my friend's thumb the last time they tried to take me, actually. Am I a morning or night person? I'm a night person. I hate getting up in the mornings. My manager can tell you that. Like, whenever he schedules me for the morning, I'm always like, don't talk to me. The best day of my life. I don't know. I guess when I moved out, like, that was really the best day of my life, because I finally got to live on my own, and my mom is kind of cuckoo brains, so I was actually recommended by my therapist to move out for my own mental health, so yeah. Moving out was fantastic. When did I start watching Supernatural? I started in November of 2013. I know, it's not that long ago. Honestly, like, Netflix had been telling me to watch it forever, and I was just like, now I'm like, I'm stupid, because I could be writing so much better fan fiction right now. So much better. Okay, my zodiac sign. I'm a Taurus. I was born May 7th. I'm stubborn as hell. Like, that's the one thing that applies to me for sure. I'm also, for Chinese zodiac, I'm a sheep. Born in 91. Lucky number 7. I know it's super cliche, but like, I was born on the 7th, and I don't know, I just like 7. 7's cool. Have I met any celebrities? No, I'm terrified. Like, well, I guess I have, sort of. No, really. No, I haven't. No. My parents though, have met, like, everyone that I could even fathom meeting. Like, they've met James Marsders and John Barrowman and, like, Edward James Olmos and, like, Tom Felton. Like, I even have a, like, signed picture from Tom Felton that my parents got without me. Like, they didn't take me. 'Cause, yeah, and my mom, of course, brags to them about me. So, there's some celebrities that have been bragged to about me. Yay. Oh my god. Okay. Baths or showers? I don't know. I really like showers, actually, like super hot ones. Wyatt always yells at me because, like, he always wants to take showers together, but I like my shower water to be the same temperature as lava, and he doesn't. So, like, there are times when we'll just take separate showers. I'm sorry. I can't help it. I'm Daenerys Targaryen. I would add one more, but no. Am I ticklish? I played the 5th on that one. No, I'm actually severely ticklish. Like, it's bad. Where's being a little bitch again? Okay, am I ticklish? Yes, I am very ticklish. I get really violent when I get tickled, actually. Sorry. I've kicked someone in the chin. I've, backhanded people. So basically, if you're going to tickle me, I will be very mad, and I will probably kick or punch you, so stay away from my appendages. Honestly, like, tickling is like being raped, but you're forced to laugh. It's horrible. Horrible. Okay. My favorite part of my daily routine. Okay, this is pretty adorable. My cat Rose, the short hair, she knows the sound that our alarm makes, and that's when we're supposed to get up. So she comes in and like worms her way between me and Wyatt, and like nuzzles up against my face, like literally just my face, like face. Until we wake up, and it's super cute and adorable, and that's my favorite part, because I get to cuddle my kitty right away in the morning. Chocolate or vanilla? I like vanilla. Like, I know it's super weird, I just I've never been a big fan of chocolate. Like, I appreciate it, I like eating it sometimes, but generally, like, if I had to choose between, like, Starburst or like a Hershey bar, I definitely pick the Starburst, because, I don't know, chocolate is overwhelming for me. This one y'all should know already. My favorite actor or actress, I'll answer both. My favorite, sorry about that. Again, this fucking camera. Okay, so my favorite actor and actress. Yay. Okay. Again, Richard Spade Jr. If you didn't catch it before, because he's amazing and perfect and amazing, perfect. And my favorite actress, I don't know, I don't really have one. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite actress. I mainly focus on actors, so yeah. Okay, my favorite curse word is dick, cause Richard, dick. Okay. My favorite month, October, because of Halloween, and for some reason I'm always like, I'm hella busy in October, and I can't make a costume, because that's probably Ashley. I'm reading your questions. But yeah, like, I never have time to make a costume, and it really frustrates me, because I want to be cool, and I usually have to buy a costume. I'm a costumer that can't make a fucking costume for Halloween. Okay. A non-question. If you were an animal, what kind would you be? I would be a fox. That's my spirit animal, like, legit. My dad stayed with the Sioux, with the Sioux tribe in South Dakota for 3 months, and so he got to know the tribe leader, and when I was born, they took me out to South Dakota, and they found my spirit animal as a fox. But I'd also probably be a falcon, because I want to fly. I want to fly so bad. I have a hardcore wing kink. That's not the only reason I'd want to be a falcon, but I really like, I really like heights. I don't know why. I'm an adrenaline junkie, to be honest. Together so much. I'm just gonna... Okay. Leah, with Trickster's Vessel, asked me, what are my favorite books? My favorite books are this series, The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Better. He's an English author, and he's absolutely amazing. This copy's even signed. Yeah, be jealous. They're my favorite series. They're like an alternate take on Alice in Wonderland, and it's amazing. Like, I want to name my first daughter Alice because of this book, spelled A-L-Y-S-S, by the way. Let's see. Okay. Pretty Boy Gabriel asks, what my favorite movie is. I'm gonna do it with the top 3, so you guys won't judge me too harshly. My favorite movie of all time is Shakespeare in Love. It's, oh my god, it's the most like intelligent chick flick ever, and I love it, and you all should watch it because it has a sex scene where they recite friggin' Romeo and Juliet to each other, and it's beautiful and hot, and I have a kink for that. But after that, Repo the Genetic Opera. Not to be confused with Repo Men, which is a blatant ripoff. Repo the Genetic Opera is amazing, and Paris Hilton is in it, but she basically plays herself, so she's actually good. It has Giles from Buffy, and it has the chick from Spy Kids, Alexis Vega, and that's really interesting. Then after that is probably, it's a toss-up between Moulin Rouge and Across the Universe. I really like musicals, okay? Like, I was originally supposed to be a musical theater major. But Across the Universe is amazing. The Beatles, it's beautifully done, and the singing is amazing, and Jim Sturgis is in it, and he's attractive as hell. Eddie Izzard is also in it. But Moulin Rouge, of course, like, who hates that movie, to be honest? It's perfect. Ewan McGregor. Why do you have to be gay? Okay. Alright, last question, so that my camera stops being such a bitch. Like, I'm so mad. That was me eyeing the camera, not you, I promise. Miss Twixter asked what my favorite Gabriel episode is. Honestly, my favorite Gabriel episode is Hammer of the Gods. Not because of the thing that we don't talk about, because it's not real anyway. But I honestly just loved how much backstory we got about him. Let's back to my backstory kink. Like, we learned about him and Lucifer. That's probably Ashley again, I swear. Is it? Yeah, that was Ashley. I love the backstory we got about, like, Lucifer and how he skipped town and became a pagan. Like, I think that's fantastic. And we got to learn about him and Callie, and, like, the only thing that bothered me about that episode, to be honest, is what was up with Odin? Like, why didn't Odin, like, why wasn't he more mad that Loki was there? Like, that bothered me. Did that bother anyone else? I mean, maybe it's just a mythology thing, but what the fuck? Okay, that's my rant. Thanks for dealing with my camera sucking so bad. Yeah. So, check out everyone that I mentioned in the video. You've all got links to their profile right down there, mini promos. Maybe check out my fan fiction. It's pretty rad, I heard. Other than that, thanks for following me and getting me 2,000. You guys are fantastic. I love you.